Hello, beautiful kin. So, all you amazing, beautiful creatures out there, welcome to Star Witch Astrology, and I'm sending blessings of the sage, the beautiful smoke of the sustainable Australian white sage. So, this is the dark moon astro forecast, and we have the dark moon at 11 degrees Aries cardinal fire on Friday the 1st of April at 4:25 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So this is about the Astrological New Year that was started when the sun was activated 0 degrees Aries on the equinox on the 21st of March. And of course, this is the first new moon lunar tone for the astrological year. So the sun is dancing at the exact same degree as our dark moon. I'm recording this at midday, so the sun is at the zenith point, the midheaven point. And so there's illumination and the golden solar alchemy of creative expression, fulfillment, who we are, our identity is coming through with this solar code. The sun governs our creative expression out into the world, and it is based on deep alchemy. Now, the lunar moon brings us home to ourselves. So this is why I love working with the lunar tones, because we are being called back home to our emotional worlds, our water realms. So we have the fire water with this incredible dark moon alignment with Chiron traveling at 12 degrees. So this is a tight orb of the moon, the sun, Chiron. And of course, we also have in the celestial arrangement, Mercury is now traversing very quickly, mercurially, 9 degrees Aries. So Mercury is the gatekeeper, the planet closest to the sun, and without the sun, we cannot survive here on our beautiful planet, Mama Earth. The sun gives us our life force, our vitality, our passion, our creative expression. And the moon and Mama Earth are in a symbiotic partnership. This is the mother code of the creation songs. It is through the Great Mother that we have been born, and we are all children of her. We also hold cosmic stardust in our bones, and there's the most divine orchestration of a Jupiter-Neptune conjunction from the 8th to the 13th of April in Pisces. Sublime, transpersonal love of higher awareness, returning to a higher faith, returning to the origins of the divine energetic imprint that is infused within us all. And I will actually be doing a special forecast on the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction for next week. So Aries is the first sign of the zodiacal wheel, and we have the impulse of new beginnings with this. This is setting the new lunar tone for new beginnings. Now, there are lessons and experiences with all of the planets and all of the signs. So with Chiron in the mix, in the celestial mix of this, we need to be very aware that we don't step into the arrogance of where we are offended, and it's based on egoic expression, or our ego is charged around who we are, our own self-importance, and we forget along the way that there is free will and grace to be working in union with others, bringing in the polar sign of Libra. So this is a wonderful container and precedent for starting the new zodiacal astrological year around coming home to ourselves, really checking in on an ego check, if you like, so we can stoke the fire, the cardinal fire of Aries, to give us courage, passion, motivation, clarity, building up the impulse to take action. So the ancient ruler of Aries is Mars. So Mars actions, it orientates us out to make opportunities happen that have been called to us. Now remember, there is a divine plan with all of this, and sometimes we can trip up on our ego. So the clue, the key to this, because there is a key to unlocking a lot of old patterns and dysfunctional energies around how we've been conditioned, how we've developed our personality over the years since childhood. So when you look at your natal chart, explore where 11 degrees Aries is and what house it falls in, because this is the area that it's playing out and that the key lies for you, because Chiron holds the gift of our greatest core wound, but our deepest healing. And this is personal to us. It's subjective. So this is about our own experience, our own underworld journey to find the gold within. Now, because we've had the full moon tone of Virgo, we need to bring it back to a divine connection with a higher faith and source, so divinity with the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction, but also understanding that we are in direct communion and that we have the ability to actually access our own intelligence, our body intelligence, our heart intelligence, and our mind intelligence, and the breath holds the key to this as well. With Mercury in the mix, this is about the spells, the words, the incantations. We're going back to ancient Egyptian times, high ceremonial magic of Thoth and Hermes. But with the first breath, that connects us to our first expression, our first breath of incarnating in this lifetime when we are born. So tracking back from our first breath through childhood, you're able to unlock the keys and navigate where there has been deep hurt or a wounding around friendship, interaction, connection with others, and you can fuse these energies to develop a stronger sense of the I am. And when you have a healthy sense of ego, as in it sets boundaries for ourselves, it also means with this astrological signature is that when we know ourselves, we are not offended. We do not react. if we are triggered, we need to look at ourselves, why we are triggered, and more often than not, it tracks back to the divine child, the inner child that has been hurt or abandoned or wounded. And this is the divine signature of this particular alchemical lineup, if you like, of Chiron, the Sun, Moon and Mercury in Aries. So beautiful, people. There's incredible magic here to explore. And I will be sharing with you the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction next week. And also letting you know that I'm on Instagram and YouTube, Star Witch Astrology. If anybody would like to come and join me in my Cosmic Witchery 12-month online container, this is where I hold a sacred space for you to explore shamanic cosmology. And I mentor you through this once a month with a beautiful small container, an intimate container of progressive way seers and magical, intuitive, free-spirited entrepreneurs. We're all gathering, and there is a higher purpose, a higher divine plan to what is unfolding here and now. So it's about unlocking your gifts, finding your purpose, and understanding the bigger picture as much as we have within our capacity, but also coming back to the crystalline heart of Pachamama and the cosmic intelligences, and tracing back to the origins of why we are here. So go well, beautiful people, with much beauty and joy and strength in your hearts, much fortitude in the changing times ahead. And I will see you again next week for the Jupiter-Neptune, my organic take on it.